Welcome everybody to New, where we give you the highlights of the world.
Good morning and welcome to the New News. Today's stories include interviews to users of social media and the impact to their reality.
In 2019, most people use their social media for several hours. They use it either for entertainment, information, or communication. But this is affecting our society as a whole. We tend to portray the best of our selfies, Photoshop pictures, and our unrealistic life.
Completely correct, Carmen. Social media has affected our perception of reality. We present our reality to society even if it is not completely real. Up next, we will show you a clip about this.
Good morning, everyone. Today's topic is about the reality of social media. We interviewed 3 people about this topic, and this is what we got.
Hello, today we are with Marcos Belgrano and we're doing an interview about social media. Do you consider yourself to use social media a lot, not much, or not at all?
Not much.
Or what do you do without social media?
Homework or other things.
Which social media app do you use the most, like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp?
Instagram.
About how many hours do you use social media for every day?
1 hour.
At most, or some days you use less?
Some days I use less.
About what percentage of the social media's news do you believe, or do you think that they are real?
50%.
What do you feel when there are times where you can use social media, like school or other places?
It doesn't bother me because I don't need it. Like,
What do you feel when your parents or teachers tell you that you can use your phone at school or like at the house or I don't know?
I don't care.
We have a second interview, and keep in mind that all of these were done to complete strangers.
As you can see, the person being interviewed is the type of person who doesn't use much social media at all. Now for the next interview.
Good night. What's your name?
Valentina.
Okay, could we ask you some questions about social media and how you feel about it?
Yes.
Okay, do you consider yourself to use social media very frequently, not much, or not at all?
Very frequently.
Alright, what do you do without social media?
I play with my friends, I talk with them, or I just simply play games.
Okay, which social media do you use the most? Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, etc.
Snapchat and Instagram.
Okay, about how many hours do you use social media per day?
3, 2,
About what percentage of social media's news do you believe?
30%.
What do you feel when there are times where you can't see social media or basically your phone?
Sometimes angry, but sometimes I just don't care.
What do you feel when your parents or school teachers tell you that you can't use your social media?
Angry, sometimes annoyed, and other times I don't care.
What do you use social media for?
Basically, entertainment.
Does social media motivate you for anything?
To discover new things.
Okay, thank you, Valentina. It appears that a medium use of social media is pretty good. You can keep updated frequently and don't get as distracted as many people do.
As you can see, she is a type of person that uses more social media than the first person being interviewed. Everything that she sees at a young age affects her perception around the world. Even though most of the news can be fake, being so young can affect the way that she looks at the world later on in her life.
Do you consider yourself to use social media very frequently, not much, or not at all?
Not at all.
What do you do without social media?
Play soccer.
Which social media do you use most? Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and in your case, YouTube.
YouTube.
About how many hours do you use social media per day?
None.
Well, you're using YouTube, doesn't it? So how many hours?
5.
My God. Of all the YouTubers you see, do you believe them? Yes or no?
A little bit.
Okay. So like 25%. What do you feel when there are times where you can't see social media, or basically, in your case, your tablet?
I feel really bad.
Why? Because you can't watch YouTube or play games. What do you feel when your parents or school teachers tell you that you cannot use your tablet?
Bad.
You feel angry, sad?
Angry.
Okay. What do you use social media for? What do you use YouTube for?
To watch videos.
Entertainment. Okay. Does social media motivate you for anything? Okay. So this baby or man-child is a person that obviously doesn't use social media, but he does pass the time by playing games and watching YouTube. YouTube can be considered social media since there is a comment section, and the videos that he is watching can provide information or simply entertainment.
Well, each of these people uses social media differently, at different levels and different amount of time and for different reasons. but everything that we see and that they see on social media affects our bubble of reality.
You are completely correct, Carmen. An example of this are the celebrities. They post their best luxuries that they can afford. When we see this, we imagine their lifestyle. We create our own images of what they live like.
Thanks for everyone seeing this newscast. We hope to see you next week with more upcoming news.
Just reminding you to tune in on Mondays and Thursdays every week. Have a nice week from News.